Hey, it's Scott from the Production Academy. I'm just getting back from this really fun tour I just did with the comedian Fred Armisen, who you might know from Saturday Night Live or the show Portlandia. Also on the show was a really talented actress and comedian, Lynn Rajskub. It was really fun to mix. It was really fun to be involved with. It is the first comedy tour I've ever done, so it was a little different than a lot of the rock pop shows I usually do. So one of the differences is that we weren't really carrying a console with us. It was only 15 inputs, not really much of a need to be carrying a console in and out of every venue, so I was using house consoles at every venue. So I thought it'd be fun to shoot videos at a lot of these clubs to show you what I was working on, show you what's at some of these clubs so you have an idea of what people are using at various venues across the country. We went from Las Vegas, pretty much straight across the country, all the way over to Boston. So we did about 14 dates, and I shot, I think, 10 different venues. I kind of shot the console. I tried to shoot a little PA system. Some of the video quality isn't great. I was shooting it on my iPhone. Some of it's a little dark. There is some background noise on some of the videos because on a couple of times I forgot to shoot video until right before the show was going on, so there's some crowd noise and stuff. But I think they'll do a good job in at least giving you an idea of what I was up to during this tour. So here you go, and I will discuss with you a little more right when we get back. All right, here we are, the very first show of the tour at Brooklyn Bowl, Las Vegas. There's the stage set up right there. We've already got our sound check done. It's pretty quick and easy. Only 16 channels here with Fred. But we're just waiting for the doors to open here in about an hour and have the show built here on the Avid profile. These are really common mixing consoles to see. They were really popular for a lot of clubs this size for the past 15 years. They're slowly getting phased out while Avid comes out with their new desks. The S6L, which I tour with quite a bit. I am running a few plugins just for the heck of it because I have them. So we're looking at these McDSP plugins that I like. Also have an Eventide reverb that I like using. With the McDSP, I'm just using some of the multi-band compressors because I feel like that helps with the voice a lot. And we have some playback from an iPad, so kind of making sure the high stuff stays under control, and some like the low stuff that goes to the subs stays under control as well. All right, so here we are on stage. You know, the Brooklyn Bowl is also a bowling alley. You can see the bowling lanes back there in the background. It gets a little distracting for a show, but you know, that's how they make their money, I guess. But we do have a D&B V series rig here. I love this PA. It's really great. It seems to be 12 of these V's per side. That's a lot for this room. It's great. We're not going to have to push it too loud tonight, but I'm sure it sounds really good for loud shows too. But you can see there's a couple subs on each side hung in the air as well. And then there are also subs down underneath the stage. That's pretty common too, to have subs on the ground and flown in the air. Since there is a balcony, that those flown subs will help fill that out. And then we just have these little front fills as well. These little D&B front fills, which are great little front fills for just hitting the front of the audience that the line array doesn't hit. All right, here we are in the middle of Arizona at the show number 2 of this tour at Digico SD10. We're outside. We're in Acrosanti, Arizona. A little acoustics rig provided by Clearwing Productions. We're gonna do a quick 45-minute set and then be done. All right, here we are at the Sunshine Theater in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this is a classic digital console, the Yamaha PM5D. I actually haven't worked on one in a while, so it's kind of fun to get back into it. These were kind of hard to learn how to use. Not super user-friendly, but once you get into them, for the time that they were made, super versatile, super powerful, and they actually sound pretty good. All right, here we are at First Avenue. We have a Midas Pro 2 console. Just about get ready to start the show. We're at First Avenue, the legendary club, one of the best clubs in the country. Sold out show. Going on about 5 minutes here. The PA system, which has been here for a long time, is an Electro Voice. It's a Minneapolis sound company, so they have that installed here. All right, here we are in the Quad Cities, East Moline, Illinois. We have at the brand new club called the Rust Belt. We have an SC48 here at monitors, and then a custom-made PA system. These PA boxes are made by a company right here in the Quad Cities, and it is proprietary boxes. So it'll be interesting to hear how it sounds. Sound check sounded pretty good, so not too worried about it. So this PA here is driven by QSC amplification. Here we see them all stacked up. These are actually the monitor amplifiers. The front of house ones are on the other side of stage, but they are the same amplifiers driving the front of house system. And here's the venue stage rack for my console at front of house, the Profile, which we'll take a look at now. All right, and here we are at front of house, the Avid Profile. We actually had to reload the software on this console today because there was a virus on it, and we were able to get everything up and going, including the plugins. All right, today we're in Pontiac, Michigan at the Crowfoot Ballroom and on a Yamaha M7 console. I've actually worked on these consoles a bunch before. They were very, very popular past 10, 15 years. Here's the stage. All ready to get going. All right, it's kind of hard to see this one. Sorry about this poor quality video. But these are actually Adamson line arrays. And I know my last name is Adamson, but I do really love these PA speakers. They're really great. And it sounds good in this room. We're at Louisville, Kentucky at Headliners Music Hall. Here's the stage. Here's the Adamson line array on the other side. All right, I'll take you out to front of house. All right, front of house, we have this very cute little Allen and Heath console. You know, a lot of people have written in to me, a lot of subscribers to this, to the Production Academy, like using these consoles. They're very user-friendly, and they actually sound pretty good. They have a lot of options, a lot of tube preamp settings, and different compressor options that sound really cool. So it is a really great console for the price point. It's kind of on the same price point as about the Midas M32, I think. So pretty good option for this club here. Doors are open now, so crowd's starting to come in. Looking forward to the show tonight. All right, here we are in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm kind of surprised, but this is the first time on this tour we're seeing the Midas M32. These consoles are really common, really popular in smaller venues, but we have one today in this very beautiful ex-church venue called Bluestone. We have some Martin PA speakers hung, no line arrays. These are point source speakers. So those are Martins, and then some little JBL infills there. All right, here we are, the last day of the tour, and we have a console I have not seen yet on this tour, the Yamaha CL5. These consoles sound good, and I actually find them very easy to use, very user-friendly to get around and get everything going. But we're actually doing a festival today, the Boston Calling Festival. We're at the indoor stage, which has a few comics coming up, and then it changes over into dance room, and they'll be blasting music really loud in here. All right, this is the PA we have in here at the Boston Calling stage. This is a lot of L Acoustics K2. It's gonna get really loud in here when they do the dance music. But one thing to note with L Acoustics rigs, Same is true with D&B. Some other ones, they do use proprietary amplification. So you will see the L-Acoustics amps here driving the L-Acoustics speakers. You're not gonna drive this PA with like Crown amps or anything like that. It's one of the ways to keep the PAs sounding consistently good. All the processing specifically for these speakers is built into these amps, and it's a great sounding system. All right, hope you enjoyed that little video montage. Like I said, sorry about some of the audio and video quality, but at least it gets you a good idea of what was out there, what I saw the past couple weeks on tour, what different people have installed in their venues across the country. And I think it was kind of fun to get my hands on different consoles and just see how different manufacturers address different issues with layouts and patching and the effects and how they set up their consoles. So it was really fun for me. I gotta say that the tour was just amazing, mostly because Fred was such a nice, gracious, generous guy. He was really fun to work with, so I really appreciate it, Fred. Thank you. But in a future post, I'm going to try to talk with a couple of the people we were on tour with to talk about how doing a comedy tour differs from the music tours that we usually do. So stay tuned for that. Of course, we'll be coming out with a lot more content here at theproductionacademy.com, on the YouTube channel, and in various places. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so right below this video. And I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.